Yo, what's up? I wanted to start off by saying thank you for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me. This is my first ever video, first ever commentary, I guess. And the gameplay you'll see in the background is just a casual Minecraft gameplay. I wanted it to be Minecraft, main reason being, you know, you gotta start off somewhere. And this is my more or less start of this channel. The big thing I wanted to bring up or talk about in this video is making videos, making just making any type of videos. When I was a lot younger, around the ages of 12, 13, I made vlogs on a separate channel that I won't mention the name of. Main reason being the videos are of my vlogs back in the day are all unlisted because they were very embarrassing. I'll get to it in a second. I am very passionate on making videos, editing videos. I find it very fun, very relaxing. I find it being my passion, honestly. So I just wanted to start off by saying, or talking about myself. I'm a 21-year-old working, not in school, you know, fuck. I never found school to be, the most appealing towards me because it's cool, don't get me wrong. I completely advise people to go to school right after high school, to get an education, to work towards, a career. But I never found any interest in any sort of career. I did find interest in, computer science, that sort of thing, cybersecurity, stuff like that. But it just never was something I wanted to work towards. I wanted to work towards, making videos and public 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 publishing videos on the internet, which is a lot more my style, I feel like. So the thing about me is I at a younger age that I was talking about, at around the ages of 12, 13, I made vlogs on a separate channel, which I found to be, very fun at the time, very exciting. And I hung out with a group of people that I would be making vlogs with. They all found it very cool. But near the ages of 14, 15, 16 or so, once we reached high school, I'm fucking speech impediment. Once we reached high school, I was talking to this one person and just talking about, YouTube, making videos and stuff like that. And he told me that he would also make videos, but he would make what was it, Fortnite videos at the time, which I found to be very cool. And we started talking about making videos. I found it to be very interesting, very cool. Then he decided to show the class my vlogs that I would make, and it very much embarrassed me in many ways. Main reason being I was a very shy kid and I didn't want to be put under that light that I was making vlogs because I was it it's embarrassing, when you're a high school kid, getting into your teenage years and being looked at as a weirdo, a cringy weirdo of making vlogs with your friends. I didn't want to be put under that spotlight. So I decided to unlist those videos, which kind of sucks looking back at it now. It made me incredibly embarrassed that I was making those type of videos, so I unlisted them. So I've decided to, finally start doing what I want to do, working towards this passion of mine. And what finally decided to push me to, actually start posting again and working towards this is I talked to somebody at work that really just talked to me about doing what you want to do and to not get embarrassed of what other people think. And as easy as that sounds, it's very much hard to do when before when you would make videos, people would just laugh and say this isn't going anywhere. You're not gonna be able to do it. You're already too late. You're too old, or you shouldn't even keep going. It's pointless. But it all starts somewhere. So the main things I wanted to talk about is, the future videos I'm gonna be uploading. They're mainly gonna be just funny skits, funny gameplays, maybe even some montages, maybe even rage-tages. I'd be getting mad as fuck at games. I'm not the best at all of these games. I found them to be very fun, but yeah, maybe even vlogs at some point. I thought that'll be very cool. My life isn't, the most exciting, but it could always get exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly because I don't go out much. Though I am, 21, I'm able to do many things at this point. I have the money for it. I'm in a relationship. I'll be able to upload, talk about things, just talk about random stuff in my life, things I find interesting. So yeah, I'm really giving a real shot at this. No more maybe laters or I'll do this another time. It's finally time for me to work towards this channel. You know, I won't be locking in for the next months, maybe even a year, and seeing how far I can take it. If you're rocking with me from day one, I mean, if you're listening to this now at this point, I really appreciate it. You're a real OG. And yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the start of this channel. If you fuck with me, if you fuck with my vibe, thanks. I really appreciate it. If you don't, shit, that's cool too. I'm This is the start of something, and it makes me real happy that I'm finally starting something, you know? So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's some funny gameplay, some funny shit that I find interesting. So thanks. I'll talk to you guys later.